The person that I idolize the most, the person that I've learned the most from in my life has been my grandmother. There are certain moments, there are certain times in your life, and there are certain dates that you'll never forget. And there's also certain lessons that you'll never forget, and even the lessons that she's taught me. I run my basketball program from those lessons to this day. One of the lessons that come to mind that I really remember is, and I'll never forget this moment, it was April the 1st, 1984. This particular day, the phone just kept ringing over and over and over and over again. And I get on the phone, and it's one of my mother's friends, and she says, "Puffy, where's your mom at?" And I was like, she in the living room, what's going on? She can't come to the phone right now. She said, "Well, tell her she gotta come to the phone." And I give my mom the phone, and I was like, "Mom, what's going on?" And she said, "Run, tell your grandma Marvin Gaye died." And I just run into her arms. I was like, "Grandma, grandma." And she was like, "Boy, what's wrong with you?" And she hugged me. And I was like, "Mom told me to tell you Marvin Gaye died." She was like, "What?" So she turns on the TV, and we only had like 3 channels, and she turns on the TV, and they're doing a news story on it. They had Marvin Gaye, April 2nd, such and such. They had the dash, and then they said April through April 1st, 1984. And I'm sitting with my grandma. She said, "You see that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I see his picture." She's like, "Nah, She said, "Let me tell you something. His birthday, his death date, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is that little dash in between." And she said that dash matters because that's the legacy. That's how people will remember you the day that you leave this earth. Well, the following year, my grandmother got sick, and I'm hearing this word float around, and I'm hearing this word cancer float around. And on March 1st, 1986, I walked into our apartment, and I see my mom in the middle of the floor. She's crying like she's 3 years old. I knew she died. I knew she was gone. Worst day, man.